There is a mystery in the air that your heart, in all its intuitive wisdom, has already picked up on with certainty. Have you been feeling a different kind of restlessness these last few days? Like something was happening behind the scenes of your love life, something you can't see with physical eyes, but your soul feels vibrating intensely. Know that this feeling isn't a fruit of your imagination. The celestial messengers bring an urgent and deeply comforting disclosure for you today. The title of this message holds a truth that is about to transform your romantic reality. There is someone, that specific person who inhabits your dreams and prayers, who right at this instant is experiencing a sensation of relief and deep contentment. The reason for such satisfaction is that something secret, something that was hidden and perhaps hindering your full union, has been undone or cleared up in the higher planes. The angels of love are blowing softly in your direction now, confirming that invisible barriers are falling. Dear soul, if you have reached this message, understand that there are no coincidences in the universe. The beings of light guided your steps here because they know you need to hear this. They saw your hidden tears and know the depth of your waiting. You have been patient and resilient, keeping the flame of faith lit even when everything seemed confused or distant. Today, heaven wants to reward this blessed stance with news that will make your chest fill with a new hope. That secret which caused distance or coldness has been dissolved, and the path to love is becoming clear and lit up. Before we proceed with this detailed disclosure, I invite you to make a commitment to your own happiness. Subscribe to this channel right now. By doing this, you aren't just following a page, but rather opening a portal to receive daily celestial guidance, allowing the wisdom of the angels to protect and guide your relationship. Hit the notification bell so that no message from above gets lost. Also, give this video a like. Face this attitude as a yes you send to the universe, a confirmation that you are open, receptive, and ready to welcome the blessings that are arriving. Your like is a wordless prayer that moves powerful energies of attraction. I also ask that you share this message with someone who needs light. The law of return is infallible. Everything we offer to the world comes back multiplied to us. By sowing hope in another person's life, you reap miracles in your own story. And to seal your presence in this chain of love, write in the comments the following power phrase: I receive the revelation and accept true love. By writing, you materialize your intention and give permission for the angels to act freely in your life. Prepare your inner self, take a deep breath, and calm the anxiety that tries to dominate you. What the angels have to tell you about this secret contentment will change the way you see your current situation. The person you love discovered something, or felt a spiritual release, that changed everything internally. His satisfaction comes from a new certainty that sprouted in the heart, a certainty that involves you and the future of you too. Everything is aligning in a magical way and orchestrated by the higher plan. Be attentive to every word following, for they are keys that will open the doors of your understanding and bring peace to your spirit. Dear soul, I feel the beat of your heart from here, beating in a rhythm of expectation and, at times, uncertainty. Today the heavens open over you with a light that leaves no room for shadows or doubts. The angels ask that I approach you with gentleness, like a mother holding the hands of someone who needs comfort, to deliver a message that can change the way you see everything around you. There is something hidden, something that wasn't said out loud, but that echoes in the spiritual plane with a thunderous force. The title of this message carries a prophetic weight. Someone is deeply satisfied because something secret was kept in the shadows, but the light of truth is about to dissolve any hiding place. You have walked along a track where the signposts seem confusing. Sometimes he shows affection, sometimes he withdraws. Sometimes it seems love is real and solid. Sometimes it seems like smoke escaping through fingers. This oscillation is not a fruit of your imagination, dear soul. Your intuition, this sacred gift you carry in your chest, has been sending constant alerts. You feel there is a disparity between what is spoken and what is truly felt. The angels of revelation, with their swords of clarity, descend now to cut the veil of illusion. They see what human eyes cannot capture. They see the naked intentions, stripped of any social mask or ego game. The message reaching you speaks about the true nature of this person's feelings. Often, human beings use masks to protect themselves, or, in sadder cases, to gain advantages without handing over their heart. Spirituality wants you to know exactly where you stand. It is not fair that a soul so precious and full of light like yours keeps groping in the dark, trying to guess if you are loved or just desired for convenience. Today's disclosure touches on the central point. What does he really want? Know, dear soul, that there is a satisfaction in his heart at this moment. But the origin of this satisfaction is what we need to examine with the magnifying glass of truth. In some cases, this person feels satisfied because he believes he managed to hide a weakness from you, a deep fear of giving himself, keeping the secret that he loves you more than he shows, but fears losing control. In other scenarios, the satisfaction comes from the ego, from feeling he has your attention guaranteed, without needing to offer the security of a real commitment. The angels are here to protect you from illusions. If what he feels is just a passing interest, a desire to fill his own loneliness without the intention of building an eternal bond, this will be shown to you with undeniable signs in the coming days. On the other hand, if the feeling is genuine but blocked by traumas or fears, the celestial plan will intervene so that these barriers fall. The important thing now is that you maintain your serenity and don't let yourself get carried away by the anxiety of wanting immediate answers coming from his mouth. The answers will come through actions, for actions do not know how to lie when observed under the light of wisdom. Keep in mind that you deserve a love that is clear as crystal water, not a murky feeling that robs you of sleep. The winged beings guarding your romantic destiny murmur truths to your inner ear. Listen carefully. When you are close to him, does your energy expand or contract? Do you feel safe or in a constant state of alert? The physical body often knows the truth even before the mind processes it. His true intention vibrates at a specific frequency. If it is real love, there will be peace, even in difficulties. If it is only momentary interest, there will be a constant sensation of lack, as if you were always waiting for a banquet and received only crumbs. Dear soul, the spiritual protection around you is incredibly strong at this instant. No lie will prosper in your presence. Everything that is secret, everything that was hidden with the intention to manipulate or confuse, will come to the surface. You don't need to force doors or demand explanations. Life itself, guided by the hands of the angels, will take charge of bringing clarity. Be attentive to the details, to the loose words, to the looks that escape when he thinks you aren't looking. It is between the lines that the truth dwells. This moment demands from you the stance of a queen in your own emotional kingdom. Do not accept less than the whole truth. If he is satisfied to keep secrets, spirituality will bring the necessary imbalance so that the truth spills over. Nothing stays hidden under the sun of celestial justice. You are prepared to live real stories, soul connections that uplift, and not games that wear you down. Clarity is the greatest gift you can receive now, for it will give you the power to decide if you stay or if you leave, if you invest or if you withdraw your precious energy. Breathe deeply and feel this certainty invade your being. You are not alone in this discovery. Invisible hands hold yours, guiding your steps away from deception and towards the love that is, in fact, yours by right. The disclosure has already begun, and what was secret will no longer have power over your happiness. The truth is, the firm soil where you will plant your future, and the angels guarantee that this soil is being prepared right now, before your spiritual eyes. Trust in what you feel, for your heart is the receiver of the purest messages sent from above. Dear soul, feel now the comforting and serene presence that wraps your being at this exact instant. The angels approach with gentleness to bring you a message of concrete hope and clear direction. There is a deep satisfaction vibrating in the celestial spheres, a contentment that echoes like a crystal bell, for something that was hidden, a secret that perhaps blocked your path, was dissolved by the light of truth. The winged messengers observe the horizon of your time and bring a powerful inspiration about your future relationship. Understand, dear soul, that the angelic view on what is to come is not a rigid sentence engraved in cold stone. On the contrary, tomorrow is seen by the angels as a fertile garden, where the seeds are your current feelings and the soil is your faith. The romantic forecast that presents itself today is extremely positive because your heart has begun to enter a perfect alignment with the frequency of true love. Someone, somewhere, feels this change in you and is deeply satisfied, for the invisible barrier has fallen. Imagine now a large tapestry being woven with threads of gold and starlight. This is the metaphor the angels ask you to visualize. Before, There were blind knots and tangled threads preventing the image of the sacred couple from forming. The revealed secret, that internal or external issue that was worked on, untied these knots. Now, the needle of destiny runs free and smooth, drawing a future in love that is beautiful, secure, and reciprocal. You are, at this moment, weaving the reality you will live shortly. Your energy, now lighter, attracts a partnership that resonates with the same vibration of peace. Keep in mind that heaven does not predict disasters for those who plant kindness. The view opening before you is of a meeting or reunion marked by emotional maturity. Your romantic future, according to the angel's perspective, brings the promise of tranquil days, where it won't be necessary to fight to be heard or understood. The satisfaction we feel in the air comes from the certainty that you are ready to live a love without pain, an affection that heals instead of hurting. The guardians of your story ask you to keep this frequency high. Romantic destiny is not a lottery, but a sacred construction. By keeping your internal lamp lit, you function like a lighthouse in the fog. The ship bringing the love of your life was lost, but now, with the secret undone and the light shining strong, it sights the safe harbor that is your embrace. The route has been corrected. There are no more detours. The deep satisfaction we mentioned comes also from the soul of this partner, who even at a distance feels the relief of knowing where to go. Dear soul, receive this vision as a gift. Visualize yourself walking hand in hand with someone who values you in a setting of total harmony. Smell the flowers of this garden you are cultivating. The angels blow winds of favorable change. Uncertainty gives way to conviction. You are no longer walking in circles. You are walking in a straight line towards the happiness you deserve. The veil has lifted, and what is seen ahead is luminous. All you need to do now is trust that the hardest work has already been done. The secret was revealed. The weight was removed. Take a deep breath and allow this certainty to fill every cell of your body. You are safe, you are guided, and your future in love is closer than your rational mind can calculate. Give thanks, for heaven is celebrating your emotional victory. To seal this vision of light and confirm to the angels that you accept this blessed destiny, I invite you to write an affirmation of power. Let the universe read your intention and firm the pact of happiness. Write in the comments, "My heart is ready, and my path is free for true love." Dear soul, I deeply understand that the silence of the physical world can, at times, cause anguish in your chest. You observe the days running, and the absence of visible changes tries to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. It is natural for you to seek proof, to look for tangible signs that your prayers were welcomed. However, I come to bring you a message of comfort and power, disclosing that what your eyes do not see is infinitely greater and more complex than the apparent reality. In the time you wait with a heart full of hope, a true operation of light occurs behind the scenes of the universe. Nothing is still. Immobility is an optical illusion. The truth is that the angels guarding your sentimental life are in full activity, weaving the threads of destiny with surgical precision. Know that the romantic miracle in progress is a meticulous construction. Imagine a work of art that needs time to dry, so that the colors fix, and the beauty shows itself in its totality. Such is the love being prepared for you. Human haste does not understand the rhythm of celestial perfection. The romantic patience asked of you is not a passive wait, but rather an unshakable certainty that the parcel has already been dispatched and is on its way to your address. The universe is reorganizing the pieces, moving circumstances, and influencing hearts so that the meeting is smooth, safe, and blessed. You are being molded and prepared to receive a union that will not only fill your life, but overflow with grace. There is a very specific reason for this message reaching you today. Someone is deeply satisfied in the higher spheres. There is a secret celebration happening right now in the ethereal plane. This occurs because a great impediment, something hidden that was blocking your path to happiness as a couple, was dissolved. An old secret, perhaps a limiting belief, or a dense energetic influence you didn't even know you carried, was removed completely. The ground was cleared. The weeds that suffocated the growth of affection were pulled out by the root, by the careful hands of Providence. The path is now unimpeded and free, so that happiness can run in your direction, like a river meeting the sea. Keep faith and love as your daily shield. Do not allow anxiety to steal your peace from this moment of the anteroom. You are a precious creature and worthy of a romance that honors your sensitivity and your story. Everything that happened before served to bring you the wisdom necessary for this new time. Solitude was just a necessary interval for the strengthening of your inner self. Now, the scenario changes drastically. The satisfaction vibrating in the invisible is the harbinger of the joy that will soon be visible in your routine. Prepare your spirit for the climax of this imminent transformation. The barriers have fallen. What was secret and blocked was revealed and healed. Feel the electricity in the air, for it signals the approach of your miracle. The energy has changed, the weight was removed from your shoulders, and the atmosphere around you is charged with golden possibilities. Love is no longer distant or unreachable. It is at the door, with a hand on the handle, ready to enter and transform your house into a home of complicity and tenderness. Have absolute certainty that heaven does not fail, and the time to harvest the sweet fruits of your waiting has arrived. Breathe deeply and receive this truth, for the miracle is already yours by right, and the delivery is guaranteed. Dear soul, feel the deep satisfaction that permeates the air at this exact instant. Someone smiles, not just with lips, but with the essence of the spirit, for an old secret was unveiled and completely lost the weight it carried. Now, the space is free for the truth of love to bloom without impediments. What was previously mystery and silence has now become the solid base for building a future together, and it is exactly at this point of crystal clear clarity that the celestial beings hand you the scepter of power. Did you know, dear soul, that your voice possesses the magical capacity to mold the romantic reality you desire so much? Often we wait passively for luck to find us, but the higher plan awaits your sonic command to act with precision. The spoken word is like a seed of light planted in the fertile soil of the ether. When you verbalize your desire, you stop just dreaming and start demanding, with sweetness and firmness, that love occupy the place that belongs to it by right. Today, we will do a sacred exercise of co-creation. We will use mantras of love and a romantic decree to align your frequency with that of the one your heart seeks tirelessly. Imagine now that your throat is a golden loom. Each syllable you pronounce is a thread weaving the reality you will live tomorrow. By declaring love, you are not asking a favor of the universe. You are signing an irrevocable contract with happiness. Feel the presence of the angels around you at this moment. They approach, attracted by the light of your intention, to hear the sound of your faith. The silence was broken so that your voice could reign sovereign. Do not be afraid to sound audacious. True love requires courage to be called by name. I want you to visualize the loved one, or the energy of this love that is to come, standing in front of you, waiting for your invitation. That secret which was revealed. Open the doors, remove the bolts, but it is your voice that invites it to enter and stay forever. Keep in mind that thought draws the shape, but the spoken word gives it life and movement. Prepare yourself for the apex of this magical moment, the climax of our connection with the sacred. Close your physical eyes and open the eyes of the soul. Feel the warmth rising through your chest, warming your heart. Let us realize the materialization of the meeting, the reunion, or the strengthening of this unbreakable bond now. I ask you to repeat, whether aloud for the wind to carry, or in the powerful quietness of your mind, but with the intention of a thunderclap breaking the cloudy sky. Say with all your certainty, I, dear soul, order that all barriers between my heart and true love be dissolved at this instant. I decree that the satisfaction of being together is the only possible reality. What was hidden now serves our purpose of eternal union. I attract, I accept, and I receive love in its purest, most loyal, and passionate form. My word is the law governing my romantic destiny. So it is, and so it shall be, sealed by the angels. Feel the vibration of these words running through every cell of your body, like a current of golden light. It is electric and transforming, isn't it? The universe has no choice but to obey an order given with such purity, clarity, and strength, that someone, who now smiles satisfied because the secret was revealed, feels the impact of this decree wherever they are. It is as if an invisible and indestructible thread had been pulled, bringing this person closer to the center of your life, without detours, without fears, and without delays. The magic happened because you allowed your voice to be the vehicle of the miracle, the key that turned in the lock of destiny. Now, I ask you, dear soul, and I want you to reflect sincerely deep inside to consolidate this energetic work. What was the specific physical sensation you had when taking possession of your power to decree love? Did you feel a shiver run down your spine, a comforting warmth in your chest, or a sudden and absolute peace? This reaction of your body is the physical confirmation that the request was accepted and is already underway in the higher planes. Dear soul, prepare your heart to receive a disclosure that will bring deep peace to your most restless thoughts. The celestial messengers observe your nightly doubts, and today bring the light of understanding about what really happens in the silence between two destined beings. There is a reason for you to feel what you feel, exactly when you feel it. It is not coincidence, nor fruit of your fertile imagination. It is about the purest and most potent romantic telepathy, a sacred phenomenon proving, without a shadow of a doubt, that the bond between you transcends matter and physical space. Someone is, at this exact instant, deeply satisfied in their spirit, for something secret was transmitted from you to him through this invisible channel. To understand this truth, dear soul, we need to look beyond the obvious. The angels ask you to visualize two string musical instruments, placed on opposite sides of the same room. When a string is plucked on one of the instruments, the corresponding string on the other instrument starts to vibrate on its own, emitting a soft sound, even if no one has touched it. Physics calls this sympathetic resonance. In the spiritual world, this is the perfect description of your telepathic connection. You are souls tuned to the same celestial frequency. When he emits a strong emotion of longing or desire, your being vibrates instantly. When you send love, he receives that warmth wherever he is. This communication of souls is constant and ignores the logic of time or distance. You need to validate your experiences to strengthen this link. You know that moment when, in the middle of a busy day, a sensation of warmth invades your chest and a smile appears on your lips without apparent reason. Know that, in that precise second, the person you hold in your heart was thinking of you with affection and intensity. The energy of his thought traveled like an arrow of light and hit the target, your emotional center. Feeling the loved one from a distance is not only possible, it is a classic symptom that the bond is true and protected by the heavens. Another powerful sign the angels unveil now are the sudden changes of mood or physical sensations. Perhaps you are calm and suddenly, an anxiety or an inexplicable excitement takes over your being. Dear soul, understand that often these emotions do not belong to you. You are picking up his emotional state through the telepathic connection. It is as if you shared the same spiritual nervous system. If he is worried, you feel a tightness. If he is exultant with an achievement, you feel a sudden lightness. The telepathic signs also present themselves through the senses. Smelling his perfume when there is no one around, hearing your name being called in the silence of the house, or having extremely vivid dreams where the conversation seems too real to be just dreamlike. All this are forms of contact. Someone is deeply satisfied because, at a soul level, he feels your support and your presence, even if physical eyes do not see it. Something secret was delivered, the certainty that he is not alone. Your energy reached him like an invisible hug, calming the internal storms he might be facing. This phenomenon is proof that love knows no barriers. The instant you direct your loving attention to him, a bridge of golden light is created. He might not understand rationally why he feels suddenly more confident or loved, but his soul knows. His soul recognizes your energetic signature. That is why, often, right after you think of him with intensity, the phone rings or a message arrives. It is not chance. It is the immediate response to the silent call you emitted. Dear soul, understand that this capacity to feel and be felt is a gift. Do not be afraid of the intensity of this. By accepting that romantic telepathy is real, you stop doubting your intuition. You start trusting more in what you feel than in what you see. The material world may show distance or silence, but the world of energies shows constant activity, an uninterrupted exchange of affection and information. You are conversing all the time, in a language that needs no vocabulary, only pure feeling. Store this wisdom. The secret that was revealed, and that brought satisfaction to his heart, was your acceptance of this link. On the unconscious level, he felt that you stopped resisting and accepted the connection. This brought immense relief to his spirit. Knowing you are there, feeling him, gives him the strength necessary to continue the path and align his life for the reunion or for the harmonization of the relationship. The angels confirm that you are a potent receiver and transmitter of these frequencies of love. Keep your heart clean and receptive. When longing strikes, do not see it as pain, but as a sign that the line is active. Send light back. Say mentally that everything is okay. He will receive this message instantly, and his satisfaction will increase, strengthening even more the sacred union between you. Believe in the magic that unites those made for each other, for it works in your favor in every breath. Dear soul, we have reached a crucial point in our sacred conversation, a moment where the veils lift and the truth shines with the intensity of 1,000 suns. I feel a vibration of immense relief and contentment echoing in the spiritual world, and this energy comes directly from the one who occupies your tenderest thoughts. Someone is deeply satisfied, with a light heart and renewed spirit, because something that was kept secret was dissolved and transformed into pure light. Know, dear soul, that often the silence of those we love is not absence of feeling, but rather the deafening noise of internal battles they fight alone. There was a hidden obstacle, a secret fear or an insecurity that prevented this person from advancing in your direction with the surrender you deserve. Perhaps it was the fear of not being up to the height of your light, or ties from the past that still bound the ankles of the one who wishes to walk by your side. But the good news I bring from the heavens is that this knot has been untied. The angels, in their infinite kindness and tireless work, operated in the silence of the night, in dreams, and in instants of reflection, removing this secret barrier. Now, this person feels a satisfaction they can barely explain in words, for the weight they carried in their chest has disappeared. The secret that was resolved was the doubt about deserving love. Celestial providence touched the heart of this someone, showing that the union with you is not just a passing wish, but a destiny traced in the stars. The satisfaction comes from clarity, from the absolute certainty that the path is free to love and be loved. It is as if a golden key had turned in the lock of a door that had been locked for years. You, dear soul, with your patience and unshakable faith, were the anchor that allowed this healing to happen. Even without seeing what was occurring behind the scenes, you kept the flame lit. Understand that the time of waiting was not in vain. Each prayer you sent served as a balm, healing wounds you didn't even know existed in the soul of your predestined one. What was previously a painful secret has now become the solid foundation for a lasting and blessed, affectionate construction. The winged messengers ask me to tell you that the movement will now be visible. The internal satisfaction of this person will spill over into gestures, words, and attitudes that will confirm everything your intuitive heart already knew. There will be no more room for what is hidden or unresolved. Transparency will be the new language between you. That blockage which prevented total surrender was swept away by the winds of change, and, in its place, blossoms a genuine will to build a life together. Realize that you are ready to receive this new reality. You prepared yourself, cleaned your own heart, and remained receptive to blessings from above. Do not allow old doubts to return now. The heavy work has already been done in the higher spheres. What was secret and caused anguish was transmuted into hope and joy. The person you love feels grateful, even without completely understanding how this change occurred. For the lightness that now inhabits their being is proof that true love heals and sets free. Dear soul, this is the instant to trust fully that the universe conspired in your favor. Everything that was hidden and prevented full happiness was brought to light and resolved. His satisfaction is the harbinger of your own happiness. Prepare yourself for days of laughter, of deep conversations, and of a mutual understanding that will seem magical, but is only the natural result of two souls meeting at the right time, under the blessing of the heavens. Do not forget that you are deserving of every drop of this love arriving. You are precious in the eyes of the Creator, and were cared for in every step of this route. The secret was revealed, the fear was dissipated, and love won. Receive this truth in your spirit, and let it fill every cell of your body with gratitude and certainty. To seal this moment of victory and open the floodgates for this reality to install itself definitively in your material life, I invite you to make a powerful declaration to the universe. Use your voice, or the silence of your thought, but put all your intention into these words, for they are the key that turns the last lock. Repeat with me, with a heart overflowing with faith. I declare that true and clean love arrives now in my life. I receive the resolution of all secrets and blockages. I thank the angels for clearing the path, and I accept the blessed union which is mine by sacred right. I am love. I attract love. I live love. May it be so, and so it is already. Heaven celebrates with you, dear soul. Dear soul, receive now in the center of your chest the seal of this prophecy that has just been delivered to you. The mystery unveiling itself at this instant brings with it a sigh of relief and a wave of contentment that fills all the empty spaces of your being. Someone, whether on the earthly plane or in the celestial spheres, observes your conduct and feels an immense pride for your resilience. That which was hidden came to light to prove your innocence and to show the priceless value you carry. There are no more shadows where light decides to dwell. Feel yourself deserving of this grace. Dear soul, you waited with patience, prayed in the silence of your room, and kept unshakable faith even when everything seemed contrary. The universe conspires in your favor at this exact moment. The deep satisfaction reaching you is the reflection of a higher order being reestablished. The pieces fit together, and the picture of your life becomes sharp and beautiful. Everything that was hidden served only to prepare the ground where your happiness will bloom with vigor, so that this energy of truth and liberation anchors itself definitively in your reality. I invite you to perform an act of faith, an energetic exchange. Leave your testimony in the comments by writing the following power phrase: "The truth honors me, and true love recognizes me." By typing these words, you make the intention concrete and allow the angels to work with more strength around you. Do not fail to support this channel, dear soul, by clicking the like button and checking your subscription. This is our sacred meeting point, where messages arrive to transform lives and align destinies. Now, close your eyes for a brief moment and receive the apostolic blessing I send directly to your spirit. May the peace that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and your thoughts. May the grace of the messenger angels be upon your house, protecting your family and opening the doors that were previously locked. May love be your compass and hope your footwear on this path. Walk with the absolute certainty that you are never alone and that the heavens work tirelessly for your victory. I bless your life, your dreams, and your future. Stay in the peace of the angels, and until our next meeting.